Good afternoon, students. So coming to next concept is reading the structured data members at runtime of our program by using scanf function. Then how to implement the program? So first we need to define the structure. So here struct is an keyword and employee is an tag name or structure name. And within this employee structure contain employee ID, employee salary and employee name. So first one is integer, second one is float, and next one is character. So this entire thing is belongs to only definition of the structure. Then so define the main function, integer main function. So int main, and after that so only definition section is finished, structure definition. Then next step, second step is what? We need to declare the structure variable. So for that, how to define the structure? Struct is an keyword and the structure tag name is what? Employee, and structure variable name is E1. So this is structure variable declaration. And after finishing of this structure variable declaration, then we need to read the values at runtime of our program. So with the help of scanf function. So for that, printf enter E1 employee details. Enter E1 employee details. Just printing the message on your console window. Enter E1 employee details. Then close it. Then using scanf function, we can read the structure related values. Scanf, first data member belongs to integer. So format specifier is %d. Next one is salary. So salary related format specifier is float. And next character. So here employee name contain group of characters. No? So char ch of 10. Then if you want to enter the string, so for that format specifier is %s. And close the double quotation comma. Then how to read the values? By using ampersand symbol. Ampersand. Okay, here what is the name of the structure variable? E1 dot, I want to read the value of employee ID. Ampersand E1 dot EID, comma. So I want to read the employee salary. So for that, ampersand employee variable name E1 dot, and variable name is what? ESAL, comma. So I want to read the name of the string. So for that, employee related structure variable name is E1 dot ch. So at the time of reading of the string, no need to take the ampersand symbol. Okay, ampersand E1 dot EID, comma, ampersand E1 dot ESAL. So E1 is a structure variable name, and employee ID, employee sal, and ch are belongs to data members of employee structure. So this part is only for reading the single employee details. And after that, I want to print the values. So I want to print the values. For that, entered employee details are. So first I want to print the employee ID. So for that, format specifier is %d. And I want to read the value of employee salary. So for that, here /t. And I want to read the values of employee salary. So for that, format specifier is %f. Then I want to read the value of employee name. So for that, format specifier is %s. And then close the double quotation comma. Then how to access the values? With the help of member operator or dot operator. So that is first employee structure variable name dot. I want to access the employee ID. Employee ID related variable is EID, comma. Next I want to read the value of employee salary. So for that, E1 dot ESAL. Then I want to read the value of name of the employee. So for that, E1 is a structure variable name. Then ch is the data member of employee name, E1 dot ch. Then close it. Then finally close the main function. Then it automatically access the three data members related values. So here with the help of this scanf function, I am reading the values of employee ID, salary and name. So for example, by using this scanf function, I am reading the values. Employee ID is 705 and employee salary is 35,000 and employee name is, for example, ABCD. So these three values. So I read with the help of this scanf function, and after that all the values are printing with the help of printf statement. So by using this printf statement, we can print the final result. So what is the final result? E1 dot EID. So what is the value of EID? 705. And what is the value of sal? 35,000. And employee related name is ABCD. So this is the final result. And each and every value within the space is tab space. So for that, here we are taking the /t. Okay, 705 tab space, 35,000 tab space, ABCD. So in this way, we are reading the values at the time of runtime of our program. But here the thing is, with the help of this example, we are reading only one employee details. Only one employee details. So I want to read the 10 employees related data. I want to read the 100 employees related data. So I want to read the 1000 employees related data. So for that, we need to use the loops concept. By using for loop or while loop, we can read the n number of employees related data. So we'll see that example also. So here we are reading. So I want to read the 10 employees data. Okay. So in previous example, we are reading only one employee data. So I want to read 100 employees, 1000 employees, infinity number of employees. So for this example is helpful. So in this example point of view, so I am reading 10 employees data with the help of loops concept. See this one? Here first struct is an keyword and tag name is employee. And within this employee structure contains three data members: ID, salary and employee name. Okay. And after that, so I'm closing the structure. So just structure definition is finished. Then so I want to define the structure variable name. So that structure variable name is defined within the main function. So integer main, and after that, so I want to declare the structure variable name with the help of structure tag name. So here structure tag name is what? Employee. Struct. So employee and E1 is an structure variable name. So here ID, salary and employee name. So all those things are contains different kinds of data. ID float integer, salary float and name is strings. So all those different kinds of data is stored in single variable. So that is the advantage of this structure. In arrays concept point of view, array variable can hold only similar type of data, either integer or float or character. Only similar type of data arrays can hold. But in structure concept point of view, structure can hold different kinds of data. Okay. So structure variable declaration is finished. Then I want to read the 10 employees data. Then how to read the 10 employees data? First we need to define one more variable for loop iteration, integer I. Then for I is equals to 0, I is less than 10 and I plus plus. So I am reading 10 different values. So I want to read the 10 employees data. And after that, so take the printf statement. So within this printf statement, enter employee %d data, comma I. So why? Because each and every time I value is changed. Okay. So each and every time I value is changed. So for example, here we are taken 1, I is equals to 1 and I is less than or equals to 10. So that means this one is also accept 10 values. Okay. So next thing, so here the statement is enter emp %d So first loop iteration time, what is the value of I? 1. So at that time, how the statement is printing? Enter employee, percentage d is belongs to I. I value is initially 1. So enter employee 1 data. And second I plus plus time, enter employee 2 data. Enter employee 3 data. Like that, this printf statement is printing on our console window. So after printf statement, then we are reading the values with the help of scanf function. Scanf, first value belongs to integer. So for that format specifier is %d. Next one is float. Next one is string. Close the double quotation. Then reading the values with the help of member operator or dot operator. So here what is the name of the structure variable? Structure variable name is e1 dot. I want to read the employee ID. So here ampersand e1 dot employee ID, comma. I want to read the value of employee salary. For that also ampersand, and e1 is a structure variable name and the data member name is esal. Next I want to read the employee name. So for that e1 dot name. So at the time of reading of the strings, no need to mention the ampersand symbol. Okay. So in integer reading or else float reading, then the time we need to place the ampersand symbols. At the time of reading the string values, no need to specify the ampersand symbol. Okay, directly it can read the string. So this statement reads the 3 data members values: employee ID, employee salary and employee name. So after finishing of this one, then close the for loop. So this for loop is only for reading the 10 employees data. Okay, so reading the 10 employees data. Then finally, I want to print the 10 employees data. So this is for only reading the 10 employees data. So reading 10 employees data. Next statement is, so I want to print the 10 employees data. So for that, again take one more for loop. For I is equals to 1 and I less than or equals to 10 and I plus plus. So totally how many times this loop is iterated? 10 times. Okay, then so I want to print the values. Printf, okay, employee details are. So employee details are. So first thing, close the okay, employee details are. So first I want to print the employee ID. Next I want to print the employee salary. Next I want to print the employee name. So first employee ID related format specifier is %d. Next employee salary related format specifier is %f. Next string. String means employee name related. Format specifier is %s. And within this, so I want to print these values, and each and every value in between space is tab space. Okay, tab space. And the last one is /n. So this is for first one is ID, second one is floating value, and next one is string value. That means student employee name. Then finally I want to print the values. How to print the values? By using this structure variable name e1 dot. So I want to read the employee ID. So for that e1 dot employee ID, comma. Next I want to read the value of employee salary. For that structure variable name dot employee salary, esal, comma. Next I want to read the value. So I want to read the value employee name. So for that e1 dot employee name. That's it. Close the for loop and close the main function. So this is for close the main function. So in this way we are implementing the program. So in this program reads the 10 employees data. How it reads 10 employees data? First check it out. So first this one is belongs to structure definition, structure variable declaration, and by using this for loop I am entering the, so I am storing the 10 employees related data. So for I is equals to 1, I is less than 10, so that means 1 less than or equals to 10, condition is true. Then controller enter into this for loop. So at that time printf enter employees percentage d. So this percentage d is belongs to I. So initial value of I is what? 1. So how it displays? How it displayed? Enter employee. So percentage d belongs to I, na? So that means employee 1 data. Enter employee 1 data. So by using this scanf function, we are reading the 3 different values. So first value is, for example, 101, and second value is salary, so that is 35,000. Just give a space. Okay, first 101 space 35,000 and space, next value is employee name, so that is ABCD. Okay, first value is reading. Then after, again controller goes to I++. So in the time I value becomes 2 less than 10. This time is also condition returns true. Then controller enter into this for loop. So within this for loop, printf statement is executed. At that time, what it displays? What it displayed? Enter employee. I value is incremented by 1. That means employee to details. So in second case, I am entering 102 is the employee ID, 40,000 is the salary of employee, and the name is some XYZ. After entering the, so after reading the 3 values, then again controller goes to I++. In this case, I value becomes 3. So 3 less than or equals to 10. Then immediately this statement is executed. At that time, how many values we are entering? We are entering again 3 values. Like that, how many times this statement is executed? 10 times. So first one is 1 less than 10, condition true, so 1 time executed. Next I++ means 2 less than 10, 1 time executed. 3 less than 10, 4 less than, 1 less than or equals to 10, 2 less than or equals to 10, 3 less than or equals to 10, and 4 less than or equals to 10. So I value, every time I value is incremented by 1. So and up to so on, how many times this statement is executed? 10 less than or equals to 10. So that means this total for loop is executed in 10 times. That means how many values we are entering with the help of this for loop? 10 values, 10 employees related data. So after that I++. So I++ means I value becomes 11. 11 is less than or equals to 10. Condition false. Then controller exit from the for loop. Then controller will enter into this next for loop. Within this for loop again, which statement is there? I equals to 1, I less than or equals to 10. So here I value is 1 less than or equals to 10. Condition returns true. Okay, so in this condition returns true. Then controller enter into this for loop. So within this for loop, which statement is there? Employee data R. So employee data R. In first loop iteration, which value is stored? 101, 35,000 and ABCD. In first loop execution time, this first value is returned. So that is 101, 35,000, ABCD is returned. And after that, again controller goes to I++. So in this case, what is the value of I? 2 less than or equals to 10. Again condition returns true. Then controller enter into this for loop. In second loop iteration time, which value is entered? 102, 40,000 XYZ. In second time loop iteration time, so 102 is printing, 40,000 is printing, and name is XYZ. And after execution of this statement, again controller goes to I++. Here what is the value of I? I value becomes 3. So 3 less than or equals to 10. Again condition returns true. Then controller enter into this for loop. So in this case, which value is printing? So whatever the value we are entering at third case, that value is returned. So for example, that is 103, 45,000 and XY. So in that way totally 10 values are displayed. Okay, based upon this for loop, total 10 values, 10 employees related data is displayed on your console window. And the last time, so 10 less than or equals to 10. So finally 10th employee data is returned. So 10th employee data means, for example, 110, salary is 1 lakh, and the name is some PQR. So after finally displaying the last result, then what is the value of I? I value becomes 11. 11 is less than or equals to 10. This condition returns false. Then controller exit from the for loop. And after that, is there any statements? Here there are no statements are there. Then finally controller exit from the main function. So in this way we are reading the values at the time of runtime of our program with the help of scanf function. So like that, if you want to store the 100 employees related data, so for the time how to write the statement? So this entire statement is the same. Here for loop is changing. For I equals to 1, I is less than or equals to 100. Then that time, so this statement is executed how many times? 100 times. So by default 100 employees data is stored. And after that, after storing the result, I want to access the data.